Today, I'm excited to announce that Internet Explorer is coming to Xbox this year.
GameTrailers 2012 Best of E3 Awards. Most disappointing.
We went to this year's E3 expecting a glut of sequels, a lack of new hardware announcements, and braced for lackluster press conferences. But deep down, we always want to be proven wrong. Sadly, we had no trouble coming up with the following list of letdowns. These nominees make the list due to puzzling design choices, an inability to read the market, or just flat-out poor showings.
And the nominees are Dead Space 3.
Does this high-tension horror act really have to follow wherever Resident Evil leads? The emphasis on action versus isolation, complete with the Me Too cover system RE6 is borrowed from every other action game on the planet, zaps the franchise of some of its uniqueness. The addition of co-op play seems counterproductive, along with the introduction of chatty NPCs while playing solo. Couple these issues with a non-existent story hook, and the sequel simply feels too soon, and too similar to its peers.
All the classic Nintendo franchises came together in a virtual theme park.
Nintendo Land.
We're the first to admit that we've got into swinging a tennis racket or rolling a bowling ball for months on end with the introduction of Wii Sports. Its spiritual successor, Nintendo Land, is hoping to create the same kind of buzz for the Wii U, but if its E3 showing is any indication, it has an uphill battle ahead. While the mini-games shown thus far do manage to show off the system's functionality, none of them feature the accessibility or replayability of its forebear. The garish overworld and eye-straining visuals don't help much either.
At Xbox, we're ushering in a new golden age of entertainment.
Limited Xbox 360 exclusives.
Continuing the Halo saga, we can get behind that. A new Gears of War game? Not exactly bad news, but do we need another one already? The big question is, why aren't we seeing any bold new ideas for the Xbox 360? It's 2 years in a row now that Microsoft has ditched any semblance of supplying original, exclusive content for its market-leading machine. If any platform holder is in a position to take some risks with new IPs, it's Microsoft. Yet once again, we're left wondering what's happened to the once mighty Microsoft game studios.
Today we offer more than 1,500 downloadable titles, and our investment in AAA exclusive game experiences will be bigger than ever in 2012.
PlayStation Vita lineup.
With Sony's new handheld stumbling out of the gate, we expected big things and even bigger names for the system at E3. Instead, we get a smattering of games that will play on both it and the PS3, and hardly a mention of the system at Sony's presser. Controlling PlayStation 3 games with a gizmo is all good and well, but it's not going to convince fence-sitters to take a plunge. And the wave of HD remakes for the platform only holds a lot of value for gaming noobs.
Splinter Cell, Blacklist.
Why is this guy that doesn't really look or sound like Sam Fisher wearing those goggles? And why is he wearing them in broad daylight? Why does it look like there's no actual aiming in the game? Sure, the demo looks slick, but when we really think about it, is this what we want from a new Splinter Cell? It's yet another example of a franchise that once had a unique feel, slowly moving towards the action game center.
And the loser is Nintendo Land.
Sure, Nintendo Land will serve a purpose as an introduction to the unique gameplay world of Wii U, but it sure seems like there's a better way to do it than compiling a list of thin minigames. If Wii Sports ingratiated us to the world of motion gaming, this upcoming release has an uphill battle in making the Wii U a must-have. The flimsy concepts are essentially last year's tech demos in a new outfit, and from a visual perspective, it's not going to turn any heads.